Friday sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. And that keeps him ahead of schedule.
Let's go.
That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a first carry for their running back. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Off play action. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That is DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Trap 60, trap. Reload. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, right?
Not much happening there, just a short game.
Hold the ready.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let go.
Now, faking the give. Downfield by Smith. They get 15 on that game. First down, Minnesota.
Go.
On the ground, it is the rookie from Oklahoma. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Okay, break.
2nd down and 3.
Hut.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught for the throw. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley.
Ready, break.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Throwing now on third and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Here's White to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go!
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. For a gain of 4 yards.
Here we go, set.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. And that is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
70 Lions.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Jets first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a give up the middle. He works free, right side. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready? Check go.
Now give on the ground. Past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Gano on to add the extra point. He gets it to go. The Vikings extend it to a 21-6 advantage. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London.
On the set. Set.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Winger. And the Vikings will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here's a run, going left. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Ready, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Viking 18. Ready.
To throw is White. This one complete right side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Set.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A chance here for Murray. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards to Devian Clowney there in run support.
Ready.
2nd and 7.
Check, check. Ready, ready.
Up the middle they go. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Got it. Ready. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check out.
Throwing is White. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Gano's kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready. Here we go, here we go. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted.
Okay, ready. Come on.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Let's go now.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
Let's go.
Back to throw. White. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Here's the punter now. He's on for the second time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. Less than 2 minutes to play in this first half. Greg and I back to London, England. After this, the drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
Let's go, let's go, let's
So
go.
it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll look to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for it.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Vikings. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Extra point by Gannell is up and good. And the Vikings add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. First and 10.
Go!
Right back to the air following that pick 6. Quick throw taken in. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Vikings will have great field position right around midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Traveler, ready!
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's a 3rd and 10.
19, 18, Pioneer. Here we go, here we go. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Check go.
White. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Check, Panther. Here we go, shot.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Come on, set. Unlock Lion. Go.
They'll stick with him again. He makes one man miss, but stop quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1.
Let's go now.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Hut.
Now White. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7.
Faster.
It'll be 2nd down.
Panther 60. Ready.
Back to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 5.
Set. Temple. Set. Let's go. Ready.
A run now on 2nd down. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
Ready. 60 Eagle.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down.
Ready.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. That would qualify as an angry run.
Hustle.
Powering his way forward. A pickup of 7.
Set go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
Set up. 70 Lion. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line is in. Touchdown, New York.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver's able to take it in for 6. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Big crowd on hand. They love American football. These games grow every year. The English crowd is ready, and off we go from Wembley. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Stephanie.
Here's White. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
On the ready.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. They'll get 19 out of that play. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. So we are through 3. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. On 1st down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Come on, set. Smash. Ready.
They'll run on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Viking 18. Go.
On the ground, it's Murray. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
3rd and long.
60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Hut.
Off play play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Set.
They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for first and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here's White to throw. Can't get away, and he's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected. I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
We are set for football in the NFL International Series. Great to be back in England. And off we go from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. They'll come up here, first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Tough to bring down. Somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
Ready, break.
Here's second and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Go.
Throwing now from the gun. Throwing right, it's taken in.
Pace, pace, pace,
And he's close to another
79.
first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. On second down, they'll run. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier.
And he's in. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Jets are able to edge a bit closer. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready, ready.
Now give on the ground, and he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense,
Here we go.
understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do.
Hey,
They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll drop the throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
On the ball.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. He'll look to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Handoff here, up the middle. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
Ready. Check go.
Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
Set. Go.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Set up.
So